My name is Evram, and I am President of the International Youth and Students for Social Equalities Club at the University of Melbourne. The events of 2020 represented a turning point in world history, comparable to 1914 and other years which have ushered in massive social change. The experiences of the last 12 months have brought workers and young people face to face with the fact that their social rights and their very lives are incompatible with capitalism. In just under a year, the COVID-19 pandemic has led to 100 million infections and 2 million deaths. Healthcare systems already crippled by decades of social counter-revolution are unable to deal with the crisis. In the interests of the profits of a tiny wealthy minority, workplaces and schools have been ordered to remain open, a criminal policy which has directly led to millions of infections and deaths. 2021 began with a warning to workers and youth that, as in the 1930s, the ruling class is responding to mounting social opposition by turning to authoritarianism and fascism. This was graphically illustrated in US President Donald Trump's attempts to develop a fascist movement in the United States, the center of world imperialism. On January 6, spurred on by Trump, thousands of far-right extremists attempted a coup, storming the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Though unsuccessful, the attempt is an indication of the very real threat of fascism and its promotion by key sections of the US political, military, and state apparatus. The response of the Democrats, corporate media, and fake left around the world has been to downplay the coup because they are fearful of a movement from below that would be directed not only against Trump, but the entire capitalist system. These events show that students and young people must take up a fight for socialism against the predatory capitalist system, which leads to mass death and authoritarianism. As the youth wing of the Socialist Equality Party, Australian section of the World Trotskyist movement, the IYSSE believes that all fundamental problems confronting humanity, war, austerity, environmental catastrophe, pandemics, and dictatorship come out of the crisis of the capitalist profit system itself. Ours is the only political tendency based on the lessons of history. We fight for a socialist perspective in the working class, the only revolutionary social force capable of ending capitalism and taking society forward. Join the IYSSE, the only club on campus that fights for a genuine, socialist revolutionary politics. Join the IYSSE today.